Hey everybody, everybody's doing good. I wanted to show you a couple of things that I was working on this morning. These is really kind of review. So I recently downloaded 4 apps that were all Circle of Fifths apps. And this is a really simple music tool. And when you go to the App Store and search for Circle of Fifths, a lot of things show up, and this is one of the ways you can try out apps, is to just download several of them, 3 or 4 or 5 of them, and try them all out. If granted that they're free versions of this kind of app, then try them all out, see which one you like the best, and delete the rest. And that's what I've done here with Circle of Fifths apps. And I just wanted to show you, kind of give you a reminder. I've installed all 4 of these. I've tried all 4 of them out. I've picked out which one I like the best, which is this last one with the circle in the icon. The other 3 I want to delete. So just to remind y'all how to do that, you tap and hold on one of the icons, and one of the choices here is remove app. I'm going to tap that, and it comes up with this. I'll tap delete app, and finally it comes up with this. So 3 times I have to hit delete app. And finally, it deletes it. If I know I want to delete that one, and I'll just do that twice more. Delete app, delete. Tap and hold on this last icon of the ones that I want to delete, and do that one more time. Now I'm down to just the one Circle of Fifths app that I wanted to keep. And let's say I'm ready to move that into a folder. The way I've talked about, the kind of the way I organize my home screen is that I have the main apps that I use on my first page, and then I have a second page with a lot of folders that I keep apps in the long term with, and then I have some loose applications that I'm kind of either trying to decide whether I'm gonna keep them or not, or some, in like the case of Aftership, I use it a lot, but I just don't need it on the first page, So I'm going to move this Circle of Fifths app. I'm ready to go ahead and move that into my music folder here. And so to do that, I'm going to tap and hold on that again, just like I did before, but instead of tapping remove app, I'm going to tap edit home screen. And this is where I get that jiggle mode where I can move apps around. And I'm going to drag this over to music folder and let it go. And that's it. Now it's in the music folder. While I'm at it, I'm going to go to my first page, and I'm going to look at all these icons, because this is my first page, and I'm going to think about, do I really use these apps a lot? And right off the bat, I see 2 apps, this Life 360 and LA Wallet. LA Wallet I barely ever use. Life 360, I use it a lot, but I never use the icon for it. I always go to it when there's a notification. So I really only interact with it through notifications. So there's no reason for it to be on my first page. So I want both of these apps to be installed on my phone, but I don't want them on my first page. So I'm going to move them to a folder. And while I'm at it, I also translate. I don't use that a whole lot. So I'm going to move that too. So these 3 icons, I'm going to move to a folder on my second page. And I'm going to go ahead and think about what folder that is. Though all 3 of those apps for me fit into utility here. So I'm going to use that folder and put all 3 apps in there. So to do that, I'm going to again tap and hold on one of them and do edit home screen. But this time, since I want to move all 3 at once, with my left index finger, I'm going to, quote, pick up Life 360. And by pick up, what I mean is I'm going to just drag it around just a hair. And now I've got it kind of in my hand, which is really just means that I'm holding my left index finger on top of it. And then all I'm going to do is, with my right index finger, I'm going to tap on the other 2 applications that I want to move. So I'm going to tap on LA Wallet first and watch what happens. Now LA Wallet disappeared, and I've got a 2 on my left index finger. So that means I've got both of those apps kind of in my hand. I'm going to tap on the third one, the translate, and it disappears, and now I've got 3. So I've got all 3 kind of in my hand. So now with my right index finger, I am free to swipe over to the next page, and then simply drag this over utilities and let go. And that's it. I go back to my home page now. I've freed 3 spots up. So maybe 3 of these icons that I've been using a lot, I want to move in there. And I do want to do that. So I'm going to grab Muse Score here and Demo, the same way I did before, where now I've got 2 in my hand. And I'm going to go with Metronome. I've been using that a lot. So now I've got 3 icons in my hand, so to speak, and then I'm going to swipe back to the first page. I'm going to point at an empty spot down here and let go. And that's it. I've moved, I moved 3 applications off of my first page into a folder on my second page. And I moved 3 apps from that were loose here on the second page into being loose on the first page. But I want to do one more thing, and that's that. See this app called Songbook right here? I don't want to have to think about where it is. When I need Songbook, I want it to always be in the same place. So I always keep it in the bottom right of my first screen. So I'm going to just simply, while I'm in jiggle mode still, I'm going to just drag this over to the bottom right. And that's it for moving things around and doing a little bit of cleanup. It's just a quick video I wanted to show you. Thank you. Let me know if you have any trouble. Thanks.